Anomaly is coming back. Sunna is about to release. Aria will follow. And suddenly, we're back in the Anomaly meta. It took a while, but here we are. So the real question is, are Rupture and Attack actually in a good state right now? Let's talk. My name is Basic, and today we're looking at our favorite roles, the damage dealers. In 1.x, Anomaly completely dominated the game. From Miyabi to Vivian, there was simply no contest. Miyabi Mono Ice was so oppressive that Ice as a whole had to be nerfed. And it didn't stop there. Yanagi, Bernice, and Jane covered every angle. Anomaly was everywhere. Then 2.x arrived, and everything changed. Rupture was introduced. Each one launched with their own personal team. Bon has support, and Jufufu has a stunner. Rupture didn't care about defensive stats, so one of the countermeasures came in the form of miasma shields, a mechanic that heavily reduced damage until dealt with. This allowed Rupture to finally shine. Unfortunately for Rupture, Anomaly wasn't done yet. Alice and Yuzuha arrived with a splash, alongside another Anomaly-focused boss. Meanwhile, Ishwan was pushed into her own corner, mostly dealing with Priest. But this wouldn't last. Behind him came the rest of the Rupture roster. 3 important additions: Monato, Banyue, and Idari. Then Lucia arrived roaring onto the scene, becoming the best support a Rupture agent could ever ask for. Rupture turned out to be far more interesting than people expected. Not only does it ignore defense, but now we had a solid use for all of those HP % main stat pieces. Many assume it would just be a fancier attack. That turned out not to be true, because now HoYo could balance bosses around massive defense values, and Rupture finally had a clear identity. But something else was happening. 2 things still needed attention: attackers and Aftershock. Attackers had never truly been good. Evelyn was holding the fort, and that was about it. Sambi and Hugo failed to capture our imagination, feeling too constrained and, at times, too gimmicky. But HoYo wasn't done yet. In 2.3, we got 2 excellent additions to the attacker role, Seed and Orphe. Not because of what they could do alone, but because they could activate other attackers. For the first time, attackers gained something Anomaly had enjoyed for a long time: double damage dealers. This opened up real options. Old characters came back into relevance, and suddenly, Aftershock mattered. Aftershock was no longer a vague gimmick. Some characters deal Aftershock damage, other trigger effects when Aftershock occurs. When Sambi first released, Aftershock was nebulous, mostly just a damage label. In 2.x, that changed. Aftershock now usually means skills activating from outside the field, under specific conditions. Trigger finally made sense. Honestly, if Asura released today, I wouldn't be surprised if her attacks counted as Aftershock damage too. But even that wasn't the end. In 2.5, the attacker role reached its magnum opus. The Void Hunter Ye Shunguang, alongside her trusty Zhao, was ready to face the music. Ye brought insane damage, but more importantly, a solution to miasma shields. She doesn't care that damage is reduced. Her own edge damage destroys those shields with ease. So where does that leave us now? When we enter Deadly Assault or Shia Defense, we have options. So many ways to deal with each problem, to the point that Shio had to be redesigned, not only requiring 3 teams, but forcing each individual team to stand strong on its own, with dedicated gear too. We're now in a ZZZ world filled with choice. But HoYo isn't done with us. A new phase is coming. Anomaly is returning with a vengeance. In 2.6, it's all about Anomaly again. Sunna will support, Aria will crush. A new Anomaly-focused boss is also likely on the way. And I'm genuinely excited to see what HoYo has planned. How will Anomaly be reinvented? How old playstyles will be reimagined? Honestly, I just can't wait. If you liked the video, give it a like and consider subscribing. I'll be doing more videos like this. Conceptual analysis is what I do. What do you hope to see from the next Anomaly characters? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed hearing me talk about roles, check out my video on defense next.